Now we will see how to create a Telegram bot, sorry, chatbot. Okay. So to start on locally, type here n8n and enter. Now you can see it has opened. Press here O to open it in. On sign in. Now let's create a new workflow. Now we have to start with a trigger. Basically, we start with whenever someone sends message. Okay. So on this, we have to select for a trigger. Search for Telegram. Click here. We can see triggers. On call the query, channel post, edited inline, on message. You can see here is a whenever someone message, this workflow will start. Click on this. Okay. Now you have to create a credential. I have already one credential created, but I will show you how to create it from the scratch. Click here, create new credential. You can see you need access token and this URL. Now let's create a bot on the Telegram. Where someone on that bot, someone will message and this workflow will start. Okay. Now in the Telegram, search here bot father. Click on this. To start, type here slash start. Now you can see to create a new bot, you need to slash new bot. Alright, a new bot. How are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. You can give any name. Let's give it an n8n course. Now it's saying let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot, so you have to add at the last bot. Like this, for example, Tetris bot or Tetris underscore bot. Select it n8n course underscore bot. Sorry, this username is already taken. Please try something different. Okay, so n8n full course underscore bot. Okay. So then congratulations on your new bot. You will find it at this. This is the link. You can now description. Okay, and this is the token, access token of the HTTP API. Okay, so you have to copy it, this token. Now you have to go it here. Here create new credential. You can also change the name of it. n8n course bot. Click on access token, paste it, and click on save. Now you can see connection tested successfully. Close it. Now let's check it working or not. So execute the step. Click on the link of the bot. Click on start. Click on execute step. Here type message. So here we are facing one problem which we will face in always in localhost. At one video previously, I talked about one problem you will face in localhost is this. This is the problem I am talking about. On VPS, you will get a URL which is not HTTP, okay? Which is HTTPS and there is something not localhost. But here you can see on localhost it is always HTTP and you can't use. You can see here bad request, bad webhook and HTTPS URL must be provided for webhook. You can't use it. So there is many way, but best way is to use ngrok. Okay, which will do expose our local n8n server to the public URL on internet with HTTPS. For this, go to your command prompt. Let's create a new window. Here type npm install -e ngrok because disabled on the system. For more information, so npm uh, is you can enable it, but you can also do like go to command prompt npm install -c ngrok. Now you can see it's working. If you want to also do this from PowerShell, you have to do this. It will it will start working here. Now you can see npm -v. Now it's also working here. Okay. But I have already did it, so I am not doing npm install -g ngrok. Okay. Now we want public URL with HTTPS for this localhost 5678. Okay. Our server is this, but we want a public URL. For this, we will use ngrok. Type here ngrok http and the port number you are seeing here 5678 by 5678. Now you can see you are given a URL which is this https bd682b544 ngrok app which is forwarding to localhost. Now go to n8n, click on save. You can still see it's not working. No problem. Go here and press enter. Now click visit site. Now you have to log in again with the same credentials. Now go to My Workflow 3. Okay, go here. Now open Webhook URL. Execute test. So guys, it's not working in any way. Let's try something else. You will not get into problem if you are working on VPS or n8n cloud. So these are the steps where you really feel very hard. Now to solve this, go to your browser page and get your API key. Okay, this API key of the bot went here and type slash. That means webhook was deleted, which was good. After running this, okay, this bot and this is your API key slash delete webhook and this is deleted. Go back here. One time refresh it. Now come here. Go to webhook URL. Copy the production one. Paste here. Now you have to replace this with the URL. Paste it here. Now this is the URL which we have to set as a webhook URL. Okay. Go back and paste this here. So let me explain what is all this. So this is https api.telegram.org/bot, and from here it will start the http key. Okay, this is the http key. Then slash set webhook and URL is this. Okay, now press enter. You can see here webhook was set. Now come here and now execute this step. So you can see it's still not working. So these all methods not work. So let's see how to do it. I have created a URL for you, which you have to use to make it working. Now let me show you how to use it. Okay. First you can see it URL. Here you have to paste the bot URL. This is the HTTP URL you got from bot folder. And here is the webhook URL, which you have from the n8n. Okay, webhook URL. That one you have to paste here. And paste it here and press enter. Just put the URLs from there. This is the bot URL I have put in here, and now we need the webhook URL. Okay, let's go to another. Delete this. We don't need the Telegram node. We will use the trigger of webhook. Okay, this is the another webhook. We will use this trigger. Click to make it post because all the Telegram messages come in post request. Okay, so in this webhook, this is the URL. We will make it post. Now let's copy it, paste it here. Okay. So this is the full URL. Let's see here. This is the webhook node, URL post authentication node. Okay. Now this is the local host. Here we have to replace it. Now let's first see this rate. What happens? So here to enter and let's see. So here you can see an HTTPS URL must be provided for webhook. We can't use this. So we have to use this one. Okay, this URL which are provided by ngrok. Okay, so copy it and replace only that part with ngrok public HTTPS URL. Okay, now press enter. You can see webhook was saved. So now this will tell the bot you have always to send a webhook request after a message on here. Let's see. Listen for test. Came here. Now go to your bot. Uh, now this is the bot API. We don't have to go it here. This is the URL. Click on it. Press start. Now this start will also count as a message. Let's check it here. You can see it has received and here's the text slash start. So now its webhook is working. We have set the webhook. Let's check it again with a message. We can see it has arrived here and text is high. So webhook is working. So that URL setup is correctly working. Okay. Now let's add the AI agent which process the incoming data to AI. Add the AI agent. Now you can see this is the node of AI agent in n8n. Click here and choose define below. For the prompt, select the text which is coming from the webhook of the Telegram. Now we have to add chat model which will process the prompt. You can select, there are many options. You can select anything. You can see we will use OpenRouter chat model. You can set up anything with API keys. You have to make a content, get API key for others. We will use here OpenRouter. Now let's take the API key. I already have previously connected, but I will show you how to create new API account. Go to this website, openrouter.ai, and create account and sign in. Okay. Now from here, go to keys to find the API keys. Create API key, name anything you want. Let's name it n8n course. Now click on create. Now copy the API key. Paste it here and press save. Now it's showing connected. Now let's select some model. There are many options available. We will choose some free ones. Okay. Let's see. There are many free options are available. Uh, Google, Meta, Microsoft. Let's use the Mistral one. Now go to back to AI agent. Now you can see it's connected. We will see memory and tools in future. Now let's execute the step. So this will process the prompt, go through the chat model and show the output. Let's wait. Now you can see output are coming from the AI model. So this is the AI output we are getting. Now go back and select here Telegram. We will send that AI generated output to the Telegram chat back. Okay. So that AI generated output we will send it back in this workflow. Okay. So we have to select send a text message that will send that message to that chat. Now let's select and completely fill the settings of this node. You can see here is the text. For text, what is the message? We will send output. Now we have to specify which chat this must be go. Okay. So chat ID we have to specify. So give it the chat ID. Now this setting is done. Let's execute this step. Node is successfully executed. Now go back to your Telegram. You can see the message is coming on that bot. Hello, how can I help you today? So message arrived. Now let's see from the scratch how it's working. Let's execute the workflow again. Now again message from here. Anything you want. It will the process will happen because it's listening, and then after some time you can see the output is arrived. Okay. So you can see the message sent. You can remove this attribution. Go to add field, attend n8n attribution and uncheck this. So now go back. Now this is the complete workflow. Webhook is receiving from Telegram, AI agent is working on it and sending the message back. Now this webhook step you can see is only you do on localhost because localhost doesn't supported by the Telegram trigger of the n8n. Okay, it doesn't support the HTTP. It's need HTTPS. See here. Telegram. Okay, you don't need in the if you are using VPS or n8n cloud, you can directly trigger from the Telegram trigger node on message. Okay, it will not give you error if you use this node in VPS or n8n cloud. Only localhost is doesn't support this. Localhost is doesn't supported by this Telegram trigger. On VPS and n8n cloud, you will find see here. Just have to create the credentials and it will start working on VPS. And just like you have done with the webhook, just replace this with the Telegram trigger on VPS or n8n cloud and other part will be the same. And it will work similarly as this webhook node is working. Okay. Only for the local host, be using the webhook. For other, you just create credential and it will work all fine. And replace this webhook with Telegram triggered node. Now you can see here is that URL which we use to set up the webhook. Here is that ngrok public URL which we are using here. You can see in the Telegram note in the webhook URL, this is the local host. That's why it's not supporting it. Okay. On VPS, you don't get this problem. This is the bot token and this is that public URL. This URL is basically telling the Telegram bot that whenever someone sends the message, send that webhook URL, that data. Okay. Now you can see this, we don't need it here in VPS, we will use this. But here, we are not going to use it, we will use webhook. This is better for learning, you learn many things here after setting it. In localhost, it's hard, but it's make you learn many things. Make it like post making it and understanding the webhook. Okay. This is the URL which help to set up webhook. We will also go through it step by step. This is the whole URL which we use to set up the webhook. Now let's see step by step what is this. Let's go to start. You can see all the URL. At the start it is api.telegram.org. Then there is bot token. Then this URL question mark URL equal to this, which is the public URL developed by ngrok. Because localhost is not supported, we use this. Okay, localhost is not supported, we use this. We used ngrok to make this by using ngrok http. Okay, ngrok http 5678 command. We created this. Don't share this URL with anyone because it can be accessed by anyone. It is public URL. Okay. And where's this 5678 is coming from here. Whatever port is showing, you should use that port. Okay. Now here after this entering, you see it shows webhook was set. So this set the webhook and now it starts working whenever you send message. After executing the workflow, it will come here and then it come to AI agent. We specify the prompt and then chat model. We use the OpenRouter, but you can use anything. So in this way, two steps are done. Here you can select any model. Okay, there are many model available OpenRouter. In future, we will also show other OpenAI setup and other things. Okay. And here is memory tool. Here is the Telegram trigger which we will use if we are using n8n Cloud or VPS. This is OpenAI chat, OpenRouter chat model. Memory tools we will see in future. What are these and how to use this? And at last, after the output of AI agent, we are using send the text message node of Telegram, which will send that output message back to that chat. Okay, you can see chat ID, message, which are sending here. So you can see we're sending the text in the message and the message is going back to that chat. Okay, now let's see. We are always making execute workflow, then it's happening. We always click execute workflow and it all happens once. Okay, so we have to make it active. After making it active, whenever we send message, it will start the workflow. You can see there is error that an HTTPS URL must be provided for webhook. We have to understand this error. It's coming from this Telegram node. We have to remove this. Now let's make it active. Now workflow is activated. You can make calls to your production. Now we have to use production webhook URL. These executions will not be shown here immediately in the editor, but you can see in the execution list if you choose to save execution. Got it. So now it's activated. Now we have to do some things like now we have to use production URL. We can't use test URL webhook test. Here you can see no test here. Okay. So we have to also specify other things are same. Just we have to go back in here and again set up the webhook new webhook URL. Just remove the text and press enter. You can see webhook was set. Now come back and go here and now message here anything you want. Like who are you? And message it. Wait for some time. It will be executing. You can see it's coming. Now you don't have to click execute workflow. It will work every time. Okay. So in this way, our complete workflow is created. This is the chatbot in the Telegram. If you want to see executions, you can come here. Executions. You can see every time you execute the workflow, it will show here. Here the previous workflows or errors, it will show here. Open the last one. You can see the last one. I am a model of an artificial intelligence. Same here, it's saying. Okay. So in this way, your workflow will always be running. So now this our whole agent is working. The chatbot is completely working. You can see in the editor, this is the whole chatbot. Okay. You can add many features we will add in the future like memory tools. Now you can see this webhook is only needed in localhost in VPS or n8n cloud. We will must use that Telegram trigger on message and it will work fine. I have already shown you at the start. Okay. Now you have any confusion in these like here or anything in this, just comment me below. Okay. Comment me. I will reply and give the answer. Okay. And also important, this URL can be accessed by anyone. This is public URL. Okay. So don't so it will be accessed by anyone. Okay. So don't share with anyone. Also, I am showing many and so I have also showed many places the HTTP URL of the bot. Don't show to anyone or your API keys. Always save it. Okay. I will delete these after this completion of the video. Okay.